Hi everyone, it's me Sanchari and welcome back to my channel Simply Sanchari. Hope you all are doing well. Today's video is something different. I was watching Jen Phillips' video and where she was saying the makeup she skipped in 2023. I thought to myself, wow, this is a great idea. I think I should make my versions of makeup products that I skipped in 2023 that are available in India. So maybe it will be helpful for you now or in near future. Maybe this video will be little longer so you can grab your snack and your drink, and let's get started with today's content. Starting with the first product is L'Oreal Paris Infallible Powder Foundation. Wow, you guys, this product just went crazy viral over the internet. It was rolling on each and every platform, and every foreign influencers was showing how full coverage, how filter like effect it gave. I was really tempted at that time and was waiting for Nykaa or any other app to launch in India. But when it got launched, the shades that I saw was really disappointment to my knowledge, because it was not catering to each and every skin tones. Still wanted to give it a try. I added to cart couple of times and then added to my wish list, because then I thought to myself, is it worth buying? Because I have a dry skin, on that I have a matured skin, and on that I have lot of textures going on. So is it going to give me that filter like effect? I thought to myself, no. So I thought, let's just give it a pass. It is not worth my money. I think it is 1099 or something, which is quite a lot of money for a powder foundation. I can buy a foundation from L'Oreal Paris which is way more worthy than this powder foundation. At least you can have your shade in that. So I just gave it a pass, and I think it was one of my best decisions. Next one is Revlon Super Lustrous Glass Shine Lipstick. Oh my god, you guys, this product just broke the internet. Everywhere I was seeing this rolled out, and people were just showing how beautiful, how shiny, how glossy glass-like shine it gave. And they had their Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick, but it was not as shiny as this glass shine one, and people were just crazy. And I was waiting for Nykaa to launch, but no e-commerce app in India launched this product. I made up my mind to get these from Instagram sellers, but one lipstick they charged rupees 2000, which I think is way too much. So I thought, let me just give it a pass, because I have my affordable version of glass shine lipstick, which is Flower Beauty, and I have spoken about this lipstick n number of times in my videos. It is really beautiful, gives you a very moisturizing, glossy lips. So yes, why to spend 2000 when you can have the same amount of effect with Flower Beauty, and which is way more affordable than the actual Revlon glass shine lipstick. Next one is Makeup Revolution IRL Filter Finish Foundation. They also have their concealer, but especially I am talking about the foundation. This also went crazily viral over the internet. I was seeing everyone showing how full coverage it is. It just cancels out every blemish, every acne marks, every imperfections on your skin. And I was like, is it so? Is it really going to give me that kind of effect? But when it got launched in India, I thought to myself, because I don't like matte foundation that to full coverage, I think I should not get this for my sake, because it is not something I will use it in future. It is going to lie just as it is, and for review purpose I don't buy anything that I'm not going to use it. If I want a full coverage, I have my Huda Beauty Luminous Matte Foundation. That is something gives you immensely full coverage. It just covers everything on your face. So why should I get another one? So I gave it a pass. Next one is Sugar Cosmetics Metal Cream to Powder Foundation. When one product gets viral, I think 10 different brands come up with same product in their own version. and I have my thoughts same as the L'Oreal Infallible Powder Foundation. Because of my dry, matured and textured skin, it will not give me an even finish. It is definitely going to cling on to my dry patches. It is going to emphasize all of my texture. Nowadays I really like natural looking skin which shows little bit of my imperfections, unevenness. So I really enjoy that kind of skin, and I do not like to mask my imperfections, because makeup is really tempting. Whatever is launched doesn't mean that you have to own all of those, because you really have to be mindful while picking up something that you are really going to use. So I think I was never in favor of these kind of product, and that is why I thought I will give this a pass. Next is Prosh eyeshadow palette, which got launched few months back, and looking at the palette, the color story according to me was really boring, and all of these color story I have in some or other eyeshadow palette. And because I don't get any PR, if someone is ready to gift me, I am ready to accept it, but I'm not going to buy it. Firstly, it is expensive, 3000 plus they are charging, being an Indian brand, and if I want to spend that 3000 amount, why shouldn't I invest in something high end which has Sigma, then Huda Beauty, Natasha Denona, Anastasia Beverly Hills? I would spend my money in something which is going to give me a high end feel. Also, it is going to give me a different formulation. So for that reason, I felt that there is no need to get a palette which looks a little bit attractive but still a boring one. So for that reason, I thought I will not buy it. But if you receive this palette as a gift, don't say no, because we do not say no to gifts. Next is K Beauty Lip Oil and Nykaa Lip Oil. Let me talk you through the K Beauty one first, and then I will come to the Nykaa one. Now K Beauty one retails for rupees 899 or 999. I'm not sure, but it is just a clear lip oil that is going to give you hydration and moisturization to your lips, and also I think it has some added skincare benefits in this. But my Lamel lip oil, which retails for rupees 249, give the same amount of hydration and nourishment as the K Beauty one. So I think it is just the brand name which is sold to us. Obviously, if you're a K Beauty or a Katrina Kaif fan, you will have a special place in your heart for this brand and for this person. So if you have one lip oil, I don't think you need 10 different lip oils in your collection. It is just going to give you a moisturization and nothing else. My Lamel lip oil does the same job. I suffer from flaky lips in the winters, and when I apply this onto my lips in the night and the rest of the day, it just makes my lips smoother and softer the next day. So this is nothing special. The quality is same, the benefits is same. So what is the difference? It is just the price and the brand name. Now talking about the Nykaa lip oil, this is something which reacts to your body's pH level, and it changes its color and gives you a light flush of tint to your lips, which looks good for your everyday wear. Now frankly speaking, I have my Nykaa plumping tinted lip oil, which does not plump my lips in any ways, but it adds a very nice tint to my lips, which I love to wear it when I'm going out to run my errands, if I don't want to put any lipstick or if I don't want any lip gloss on my lips. If you have one pH reacting lip oil, you guys, you don't need 10 different, because that one lip oil is going to last you for 6 to 8 months. If you finish, then obviously you can settle for the other brand. But if you have one, why do you need the second one? Because your body's pH reacting level will remain the same for the other brand. So for that reason, you really have to be mindful when buying makeup products, because brands are just doing their job. They are selling and they want to earn from us, but we really have to be mindful whether we actually need 10 different same kind of thing in our collection. Now we are entering into 2024. There is a lot of recession, there is a lot of things happening in the world, so we really have to spend our money wisely. Next is Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette in the form mini, which retails for rupees 3600, which I think is way too pricey for a 9-pan mini palette. Because if I want to buy a Modern Renaissance palette, I will add 1500 more and get a full size. Why should I invest in something which has only 9 shades? And plus the color story they have selected in this 9 pan palette is really boring. So I would rather buy a full palette because the entire palette is really very beautiful, and I don't see the need of 3600 spending in this one eyeshadow palette. ABH have recently come up with beautiful eyeshadow palettes, and I think I will spend my money into that rather than getting this mini version. I think they have one more. I don't remember the name, but they do have one more variant in this. Next, I saw Blue Heaven launching their new face tag collection, which includes one blush, one bronzer and one highlighter. But I think they are pretty late to launch this kind of theory in the Indian market, because we already have rest of the brand with the same theme. One of those is Gush Beauty, which I've already reviewed on my channel and I did not like it whatsoever. Now coming back to the Blue Heaven one, I did see some swatches online, but trust me you guys, I was not intrigued to buy because I don't really like these kind of thing. If I'm a makeup lover and if I travel with makeup, I will carry my separate blush, bronzer and my highlighter. When I saw the swatches, it was not promising enough, and I think they have couple of variants in this, but still I did not like those same corals, same warm tones, same pinks. So I just gave it a pass because I did not wanted to spend my money just for the review purpose. Next is NYX Bear With Me Blur Tint Foundation. When I saw NYX would be launching this, I really got excited because I love skin tints, and especially NYX complexion products is one of my favorite. And I thought it to be a skin tint that is going to give me a skin-like finish, lightweight coverage, perfect for my everyday. So when it got launched on Nykaa, before buying, I thought I'll watch couple of reviews just to check my shade. And when I started watching, I saw most of the people complaining about this product because it is not a skin tint, it is just like a matte foundation which takes a lot of efforts to blend, plus it makes your makeup look very crusty, very patchy, and it emphasizes a lot of textures onto your skin. It is not meant for dry skin at all. Probably oily skin will love this, which I am not sure about, but after watching these reviews I just changed my mind. Next is Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Skin Tint, which they have recently launched in India. Now I really love skin tints personally, plus it is Bobbi Brown, you guys. So I was really intrigued to buy it during this pink sale, and I almost added to cart, but I thought let me just check the reviews and which shade is going to suit my complexion. While checking the reviews, I saw that most of the people were saying that this is not a skin tint because it does not even give you sheer or light coverage, it just separates. So I thought, why should I waste my 5,900 rupees? Yes, it is that pricey, and while spending such a huge amount, you really have to do your research. So while I was doing my research, it never stood up to my expectation, and people were saying that this is the worst launch by Bobbi Brown. So then I gave it a pass, and I am going to tell you guys that if you are planning to get this in future, please don't. I don't want you guys to waste your money. Next is Lakme Absolute Luminous Skin Tint, which is from their Glitterati collection, which they have recently launched. I was really intrigued to buy this because I thought it could be an affordable dupe for ELF, Halo Glow or Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. But when I saw the shade range, it was such a disappointment, you guys, because the first 4 shades were catering to light to medium skin tone that had warm undertone, and the last 2 shades which caters to dusky deeper skin tone that has cool undertone. Now dusky deeper skin tone doesn't have only cool undertones, they have neutrals, warms, olives. So having only 6 shades, and that too in 2023, is not enough when it comes to brand like Lakme, because Lakme is such a renowned brand in India. Still in 2023, if they give us 6 shades and want us to adjust into those, I think it is not something we would agree on. So Lakme, it's high time that you extend your shade range. Even if your product is good enough, it does not have shade for us. Next one is again from Lakme, and it is their eye paints. Now let me tell you one thing, this is nothing new from Lakme's end, because I have used their eye paints in the past, which was years back in 2009 when I just stepped into hospitality industry. Went to Shopper Stop, I saw this displayed on Lakme's counter and I was really intrigued to get one for myself. The color was really mauvey, lilac-y. It was a beautiful color which had very fine shimmer particles. It was cream formula, and still it is a cream formula, so it is nothing new, you guys. They have just repackaged, added it to Glitterati collection, and that is it. Next one is the Dermaco 2% Niacinamide High Coverage Foundation. I was really excited to see Dermaco stepping into the makeup world, but having 6 to 7 shades is not enough, as it is not going to cater each and every skin tone, and the dipper skin tone will be left alone. So we don't want that. We are Indians with variety of skin tones and we have different undertones, and we want brand to understand us and understand our skin tones and our needs. So I would request Dermaco to extend their shade range, at least have 15 to 20 shades with different skin tones and different undertones. Maybe then I can give it a try. Next is the Clinique Black Honey Lipstick. This went viral over the internet, you guys, and in India it retails for rupees 2200. I think they are coming up with one more shade, but let me tell you about this shade that it has a very sheer tint. It is not even going to show up if you have dark pigmented lips like me, and if I try this lipstick on me, it is definitely not going to show up on my skin tone whatsoever. Plus, spending 2200 just for one lipstick, that too with sheer coverage, I am not going to do that, you guys. It is not meant for me. I would rather spend this 2200 into something that is going to give me some use out of it. Next is Gush Beauty Squishy Blush. Trust me when I say that I really liked their unique packaging, but the shades were not unique. It was the same old shades, and I think they had only 3 shades overall. I would rather pick my Inside Cosmetics Lip and Cheek Tints, which has 6 to 7 shades, which are really very unique and going to cater each and every skin tone. Plus, I had very bad experience with Gush Beauty in the past, so I was really not interested to pick one of these blushes and then regret it later, so I gave it a pass this time. Next, Color Bar added 3 new variants in eyeshadow palette collection. The first one is Fairy Tale eyeshadow palette. The second one is Spellbound eyeshadow palette and blush palette. And the second one is Pixie Love eyeshadow palette. Now, I will try and insert some pictures over here so that you can have a fair idea how exactly the color story is. Also, I would like to say that each of these palettes retails for rupees 2800 each, which I think is really pricey from Color Bar's end. Suppose if a beginner wants to invest in your eyeshadow palette, they will think that it is way too pricey and it is not something they would like to invest into. So they should have kept the price really minimal, affordable, so that each and everyone can have a use of it. And plus 2800 I will not spend in Indian brand, because I have such kind of color story in some or other palettes in my eyeshadow collection. But if you don't own any eyeshadow palette, you can definitely give it a try, but do not buy it at full price. Just wait for some discount and then you can get them for yourself. Next one is Milani Kiss Liquid Blush. This is their new launch added to Hawk Makeup. I think it is also available on Nykaa. Now, I am a huge Milani fan. Whatever products I own from them, I love it to the core, you guys, because their quality, their pigmentation is just mind-blowing. Now, when they launched their liquid blush, I was really very excited, but when I saw the price, I said no to myself, because at this price I could find a very affordable Indian brand giving me a good cream or liquid blush. I think they have 2 or 3 colors in this, but in Indian affordable brands I will find more colors. It was not worth the money. I think it has gel like consistency and sheer finish. that gives you a very dewy looking skin. So Indian brands also have these kind of blushes, so I thought it is not something worth the money, and that is the reason I gave it a pass. Coming to the last, it is Lakme Lip Love Lip and Cheek. Now it comes in a crayon size, which is really very tiny, and it retails for rupees 349. The amount of product you get is very less as compared to the price, plus they have only 3 variants, and I think the shades are not promising enough, because as they come in a lipstick crayon format, I felt like it is not something going to work. 349 you want to spend on your lip and cheek, it is not something you would really want to do, because you have Inside Cosmetics, you have Mars Cosmetics, you have Swiss Beauty, you have many other affordable brands, you guys, that gives you more quantity in less price, plus the quality is also very beautiful, and also it is very pigmented. So I don't have any idea about this Lakme one, but I was really not happy to see it, and for that reason I thought I will skip it. Alright you guys, it's a wrap for today. Hope you found the content helpful and informative. If you did, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You can also follow me on my social media handles, whose link I have mentioned it in the description box. Please come and say hi, and I will see you soon with my next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.